Been reading books of old, the legends and the myths, Achilles and his gold, Hercules and his gifts, and Spider-Man's control, and Batman with his fists. And clearly I don't see myself upon that list.
What's something you would share with your younger self before beginning work at Res Life?
I would share with my younger self that you are not alone in this work and that there is a system in place that you don't have to do everything by yourself. Additionally, I would tell my younger self that it is not on our sole responsibility to serve students. That's why we have the department. That's why we have campus partners that help us give resources to students in their time of need.
I think stepping into the position, the important thing to think about is how I manage my time both in the job and outside of the job. So getting more involved in the local community is something I would definitely share with my younger self, as well as just managing the time and the amount of responsibilities that I have at work so that I can show up and give 100% to each thing and each project that I'm tasked to complete. But overall, it's been a great experience in just managing my time.
I would probably share that it's just incredibly important to learn how to work on a team. Nothing that gets done here is ever self-sustained. There's always someone that you're learning to work with. So those soft skills, people skills, become incredibly important because it's such a big and large department. There's more than likely going to be someone that you're working with. And so in order to accomplish all of the incredible things that our department does, it's really important to learn how to be able to work with a team really well.
So I've been thinking about this a lot lately with my transition back into student affairs from the business world. And I wanted to come back because higher education gave me so many opportunities as a student to be creative and to just explore education and continue to push ourselves. So that's exactly what I feel like I got in Res Life. I am astounded by my students every day and the events that they had created and they had envisioned, and that I was able to support them in their development. And I hope that these are memories for years to come, and that was really just the most rewarding experience that I'm going to take away from this.
What is a meaningful event or experience that you will take from Res Life?
I think that something that happened this year was one of my community representatives or CRs in my building really opened up to me towards the end of the year about his life and his experiences and what he's been through. And I really appreciated that he shared all of that with me, and it just taught me that it's always worth investing time in the lives of students who you don't even really directly advise. You could still learn a lot from them and inspire them and help them develop as well.
I feel like one definite takeaway that I'm going to get from this experience was all of the interview prep and knowing how much everyone cares and is invested in my success. For TPE, there was a whole group of people that came out to help all the MSAs get through TPE, and I'm definitely going to take that with me wherever I go next.
I think something that'll take with me from working here at Res Life is the care for students, really, and the care for their development, not only as students, but also as people, and especially when it comes to issues of social justice and really challenging students to think about their place in our society. I think that that's something that UCLA Res Life does really well, so I'm hoping to carry that with me everywhere that I go after this.
I would say to be extravagant and always be pushing the work forward. I've heard Brian's philosophy over and over in his speeches, so it's just ingrained in me. I can't forget that.
So I've been with Res Life for 5 years. It was originally 3 years as a student and then 2 years professionally. And I came from a community college, kind of a low-income community in Northern California, if anybody's familiar with Stockton. And so coming into residential life was my first exposure to just social justice in general, the kind of the theories behind it, what it means to work with a diverse group of people. I learned a lot about myself, and I learned a lot about others that way. And I would say that's definitely been a journey for me, coming in as a student, becoming a professional, seeing it from both sides, learning more about the world. That's definitely probably the biggest thing about residential life that I'll kind of take into probably every other workplace in the future that I'll ever work in, and I don't think that can be fully replicated in the environment that we get to work in here.
What's something you will miss about res life?
I'm gonna miss being able to walk over to anyone's office at any given time, just visiting them, dropping by, or even grabbing a quick meal. Everyone is so close and nearby, and I'm gonna miss them.
What are you gonna miss about res life?
Definitely the community, definitely the food, and definitely all of the fun.
What fun?
I feel like you just go down the hall, down the office, boom, automatic friends right there. You want to eat food together, boom, people swipe you in, you can bring your friends over. And even like the work we do, it's fun. Check out these fun emails.
What's something you will miss about res life?
Ooh. Rondé.
I'll definitely miss the people. It's been great being able to be next to a lot of people who think similarly to me and who also challenge the way that I think. So I'll definitely miss everyone. You've all changed me for the better.
What's something you will miss about res life?
I think that when you leave a place, it's not necessarily like the things that you miss, it's always about the people. Like, you may not necessarily miss the place, but it's the people that make the place that make you miss it when you leave and when you say goodbye.
Wait, so when's your last day?
Wait, am I leaving?
UCLA res life, it's like Google of res lives. It's like the Disneyland of all res lives. I absolutely love working here. I sometimes still can't believe I had the pleasure of working here for 4 years. But I would say the thing that I appreciate the most, and as cliche as this sounds, I truly, truly feel this way, but the people here are so amazing. Hardworking, but at the same time, they know how to have fun. And I love that I'm able to have fun and not take things too seriously here at this job. So to everyone in Res Life, thank you so much. And my friend here, I think she would agree with everything I just said. Right, Beyonce?
Right.
I'm gonna miss you all so much. Please don't leave me. Oh no.
You're leaving us.
I am. It's so sad. Love you all. Mwah.